你们好，大家好。非常对不起，最近我非常忙，非常忙。现在我非常累死了，所以对不起，你们还没看完啊？我非常对不起。最近我有很多的工作，还有我学习很努力，所以我忙。但是现在我这里，所以hi. um, Recently I've been very busy with working and with studying and just trying to breathe. Um, but I just wanted to say that I missed you guys, and this is my second video for China Chronicles. So this is what has happened so far for me chronicling. Right now in China, it's starting to get really cold. And I read back at home yesterday that it's about 9 degrees, but with the wind chill factor, it's probably like below 0, but it's just starting to get really cold here. And the thing is, they don't have heat everywhere in China. Like at home, you go from a heated house to a heated car to a heated building. But they don't have that here. I mean, you might have heat at home, but you won't have heat at school. There is no heat in my classes at all. Because you know how in America, like the heating and the AC is built in the wall. Well, they have units outside, and it's supposed to fill an entire room. But at my school, like unless you work in the office, they get the heat, but the students don't. So everyone comes to class bundled up, and they have like these little cups that they hold, that they have like hot water that they put tea in it, or they just hold hot water to keep their hands warm. And it's like, that's a bit different, because back at home you get heat, and so it's like you see me, I'm all bundled up, I'm freezing. So that's a little different. What else is different is, like I said in my other video, they have washers but they don't have dryers, and I had to wash my comforter. I have an extra comforter, and I had to wash it because the weather's cold, so I could have two and be all snuggly. But my washer is a bit small, so I had to wash it by hand, and I got a scrubbing brush, and I was like scrubbing away, and I was like, oh my sweet Lord Jesus, it is so hard. I'm like, I'm gonna get some muscles. I am going to be sexy. So when I come home, you're gonna see Leslie. I'm like, oh, my arms are fitting. Like, I walk everywhere, so I'm gonna be all nice and toned. I'm like, yeah, that's right. That's what China can do for you. Come to China. You can do the same. I'm like, have you been working out? No, I just live in China. So that's I'm sorry, I'm like moving the camera. So that's what's happening. But I bought a scrubbing board, like you see in like those old Southern movies where people had to wash their clothes. So we got a scrubbing board, so I get to go like this and, sing some spirituals. I don't know. So that's happening. I'm still getting recognized as a foreigner because I don't look Asian at all. And so it was really cute today. This little boy, he was walking, like we were passing each other, and he stopped and he pointed and he's like, Warren, which means American. And usually I get Ren, which means African, and I tell people, I'm like, no, I'm not African. My ancestors were, but I'm not. So, and I really believe in my heart that the reason why his first response was American now is because of our president-elect Obama. And it's so cool because I will get in taxis and people ask where I'm from, and I say America, and the first thing out of their mouth is, oh, Obama. And like, I've heard people and they've talked about Obama and they've talked about Hillary, but they do not talk about McCain in China. I have never heard one person mention McCain at all. It's always Hillary and Obama, and it's just so cool to see that that he's changing a lot of things already. And so I'm really proud. To all the McCain supporters out there, I want to say that I think McCain is a fine individual, so this is not a McCain bashing session. I mean, come on, I'm in China. Really. But I think it's really cool that they are really, Chinese people are really addicted to American culture. They ask us what TV shows do you watch, like what American TV shows. We know people who watch like CSI New York, CSI Miami. They love Gossip Girl here. Gossip Girl is the stuff in China. And they love Heroes. They love it. They're like, oh, this is so nice, and I like this, and I like that. And they're so excited. They are very excitable people, very hospitable people. There are some things, like, of course, like we have cultural differences, and sometimes I'm just like, really? Really? Why? And they probably feel the same way with us, but, well, right now, my cultural difference is I have heat everywhere back at home, but we don't have heat everywhere here, so I'm bundled up and I'm praying I don't get sick, because I'm like, that's not cool. As you can tell, I was like sniffing earlier, so I have like a slight cold, and that's not good because I'm a singer, and I'm like, that sucks. But I wanted to leave you with, because I was talking about Obama earlier, I know, I'm sorry, but like he has the saying, yes we can, and I really just want to leave this video encouraging everyone out there. I mean, I don't know what you're going through in life, I really don't. I don't know what situations or what trials you may face in your life, but I just want you to know that you can do it. You can make it. I mean, look at me. I'm over here in China, and some of you may not know me, and you're like, that's great. I don't have money. I don't have this. I don't have that. Well, let's not focus on what you don't have. Focus on what you have. Start being grateful for the days that you've been given, and set goals and reach them. Any and everything is possible. You don't want to look back on your life and you feel that it's filled with regret. So I say, go live your dreams and go learn a language or climb Mount Everest. Go open that boutique that you always wanted to, or go tell that person, I really do love you and I want to be with you for the rest of my life. I mean, I encourage you to live. Just live your life, as T.I. would say. So, I hope this video finds you well, and I hope that you know that even all the way on the other side of the world, you have someone here who is rooting for you and who knows that any and everything is possible. So, love, peace, and chicken grease, and all that good stuff.